Hello and welcome back to another video, today here again on Forza Horizon 5 to showcase two more excellent Event Lab creations. Firstly, let's take a look at the Horishon Park made by Renan. It's a fictional raceway in Mexico with a bit of a backstory. The backstory is that it was built in 2019 and will host several races in 2023, including the 24 Hours of Horizon. There are several blueprints shared of this route. Two of them, including the one you've seen so far, are for TCR cars, one of them being set purely for A-Class MG6s and Lynx, as the cars are stock, and one set to any class TCR cars, including the MG6, Lynk and a Sentra, which Renan has made a TCR tune for. Both of these are daytime clear weather blueprints, and there is also a Nissan Z Cup one, which you can enter in the new Nissan Z, which is also an any class blueprint, but is in the rain at night, which is a really cool vibe with the Nissans. These three are all set to a 10-minute duration, although for some reason Forza thought I was last in the end screen, even though I was first throughout the race and clearly won the race, so Forza's a little bit broken there, unfortunately, but cool to see a time duration event, because I haven't really seen many of those yet. And finally, there is a drift competition blueprint shared using James Miata's excellent rule set, which is a full 50-lap blueprint, but is set up with the starting gate where you line up, get a countdown, and then you're awarded drift points for a lap of the circuit. After this, you can either lap again or quit out of the event with the activate button, as you can with a lot of rule sets now. The smoothness of most of the track is pretty good. It's a fantastically built route overall, and there are some really nice details. For example, the red and white curbing that's been made is an awesome addition, along with the blue stripe sections along most of the straights. I also love the use of the green and black speed bumps as larger curbs, which is something I'm attempting in the track that I'm working on at the moment too. It also features a pit lane, grandstands, and some great buildings and grandstands to complete the full race track feel that this route is aiming for. Unfortunately though, it does have a couple of common Event Lab glitches, the most annoying being the missed checkpoint message every time you complete a lap, which you can avoid by driving very close along the pit wall on the main straight, but Forza really needs to sort this out as it plagues a lot of awesome creations like this one. Second up, let's take a look at MaxUp Gear Up's latest creation, the Rover Space Center circuit. It's a street circuit around the fictional Rover Space Center, going past the vehicle assembly building and the comms devices. The shared blueprint is 5 laps set to anything goes in any class, so I'm of course using my V12 Vantage. It's actually got a really cool feel to it, this track. The combination of a racetrack feel and the Space Center setting is a really interesting concept, and the route itself is great fun to drive. The track surface is a little bumpy, to say the least, but I do know what the Event Lab tools are like to work with, so sometimes it's really difficult to make a nice smooth track, but that does potentially need working on. It also has a pit lane, a feature all track themed custom routes need, I think, which is fantastically cool, but if you go through it you do miss a checkpoint, unfortunately. I do absolutely love the route overall though, and I really like the detail of the plane in the sky. Such a fun addition that I think also needs to be in pretty much every blueprint, because it's just incredible. That though is going to be all for today's Event Lab video. Only 2 routes this time, but one of them did have several different blueprints available. As ever, do let me know your thoughts on the routes shown today, and if you have your own routes that you would like to see featured in a video just like this one, you can send them to me in the dedicated channel over on my Discord, which is linked in the description, or you can message share codes to me in the comments or on Xbox, and I'll be sure to give them a go in the coming weeks and potentially feature them in a video just like this. For now though, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next video very soon.